Okay, all
Okay,
set.
perfect. Great. Let's go ahead and get started. Well, welcome everybody, and thank you so much for joining our Solving the Top 5 Serum Challenges in the Insurance Industry. My name is Brittany Rivera, and I am the Marketing Manager here at Imperium. And with me today is one of our CSMs, Christopher Earl. Welcome, Chris.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. And then moving on really quickly, if you're new and joining us here today, we are Imperium Dynamics, a proud Microsoft partner based in downtown Chicago, dedicated to bringing your vision to life within the Microsoft stack. We aim to help organizations of all sizes achieve digital transformation by solving complex problems and delivering long lasting solutions through the Microsoft Cloud, with the focus, of course, of increasing both the capabilities of people and the performance of businesses. Before we get started, a few housekeeping items. The session is being recorded, and after the webinar is over, not only will you receive the recording to watch on demand, you will also receive the presentation deck to see all of those notes afterwards. In this webinar, we will have a Q&A session at the end, so if you have any questions throughout the presentation, feel free to submit those via chat and we will answer those later on. With that said, let's go on to the agenda. So today we will be talking about the role of CRM systems as well as discussing what are the top 5 challenges and how can we solve them within the Microsoft Cloud solutions, as well as discussing their benefit and impact that these solutions will provide for your CRM system, and again finishing off with a Q&A session. Getting into the top five CRM challenges in the insurance industry, the first challenge would be the lack of customization and personalization. To challenge number 2, which is the fragmented technology systems. Number 3 would be the omni-channel employee engagement. Challenge number 4 would be the limited reporting and analytics. And lastly, the top fifth challenge in the insurance industry is slow claim processing. So again, we will discuss these challenges, why they are challenges within the industry, and then how can we solve them. Now I will hand it over to Chris, and he will walk us through the first 2 challenges and the solutions.
Thank you so much for that, Brittany. So insurance customers don't just want coverage, right? They want to feel like their provider gets them. But here's the rub. Most insurers, are sitting on mountains of customer data and struggling to put it to good use. Without tools to quickly sort, analyze, and act on that information, agents end up offering one-size-fits-all plans. The result, missed opportunities, frustrated clients, and a whole lot of untapped potential. Enter D365 Sales Hub, Microsoft's cloud-based platform that gives sales teams the power to manage relationships, track progress, and close deals smarter and faster. Think of it as mission control for your sales universe. A single hub where you can see everything from customer interactions to pipeline insights in real time. So let's get into a scenario here. Let's meet Sarah, a top tier insurance agent who's built her career on trust and connection. Lately, though, she's been hitting a wall. She has access to tons of customer data, but turning that into meaningful, personalized outreach, easier said than done. That's where Dynamics 365 Sales Hub changes the game with built-in AI, lead scoring, and relationship intelligence. Sarah's no longer guessing who to reach out to or how to approach them. She's able to see exactly what her clients need and when they need it. Now, every conversation feels like it was made just for them. So let's take a look at how Sarah's workflow transforms with Sales Hub at her side. So Sarah logs into her Sales Hub. Right on the dashboard, she sees a snapshot of her key performance indicators or KPIs, everything she needs all in one place, centrally located. So she can quickly view things like customer feedback scores, total premiums paid by state, suitability scores, engagement levels, trends from recent interactions, preferred contact methods, and more. It's like having a personal control tower for a book of business. But the real magic, in my opinion, is each customer has already suggested Plans by AI built around their behavior, preferences, and needs, not just guesswork, but insight. In the contact view, Sarah can scroll through entire customer base, and when she clicks on a contact like Alexander Johnson, she gets a detailed profile with everything she needs to know. So there's the basics, obviously name, job title, account info, but there's deeper insurance details like existing plans, coverage gaps, renewal dates, and claim history, all neatly organized and easy to access. Below that, there's an AI recommendation panel. Here, Sarah sees custom insurance suggestions, confidence scores, why they're recommended, and the ideal time to reach out, and even smarter add-ons to consider. The timeline view, which we see here, lets Sarah trace every touch point she's had with the customer so she never misses a beat. Next, she jumps to the policies and claims tab to review the customer's current coverage. She can scan policy numbers, insured individuals, policy and coverage types, start and end dates, payment frequency statuses, all at a glance. And for the claims, she sees each one's priority, customer name, claim amount, and filing date. So everything's crystal clear. Now, in the 360 view tab, which we're on now, she's back to the KPIs, but this time she can zero in on just one customer, and the entire dashboard updates to reflect their journey specifically. From there, she gets a fully personalized view. Their engagement level, suitability score, premium contributions, feedback ratings, and communications. So super intuitive, super easy to navigate, and it's all right there at your fingertips for her to access at a moment's notice.
Awesome.
So,
Thank you so much, Chris.
of course, of
And
course.
moving on to the second challenge.
Yeah, and I think this is one of the biggest ones that can impact productivity, and that's the fragmented technology system. So let's be real, be completely honest. Most insurance companies are operating on a digital house of cards. So we have legacy systems that are duct taped together, each one speaking a different language, and the result being that you have data silos, sluggish workflows, and agents scrambling to answer simple customer questions like they're solving a murder case. That's not just inefficient, it's unacceptable, especially something of this magnitude, right? So enter D365 Sales Hub. Sure, it's a sales tool, you could say that, but that's just the surface. Under the hood, it's a full-scale integration engine built on Microsoft's Dataverse and Power Platform. Think of it like bringing every scattered system, so that's claims, policies, communications, under one roof. Clean, connected, instant access. Now our agents aren't just wasting time toggling between tabs, they're actually focused, fast, and 5 steps ahead, just like they should be. So we'll get into another scenario here. James, the IT manager at a mid-sized insurance firm. He's got a tall task, keeping systems running smoothly while still keeping his agents happy. And lately, though, he's hearing the same complaint over and over and over again, ad nauseum. Why do I have to check 3 different systems just to answer one client question? So James knows exactly what's going on. Outdated systems that don't talk to each other. And that's why he brings in D365 Sales Hub. With its powerful integration tools and capabilities, Sales Hub becomes the company's single source of truth for customers and their policies and their claims data. So let's take a look at how James uses Sales Hub to break down silos, boost productivity, and finally give his team the tools they need to do their jobs smarter, not harder. So let's jump in. So James starts his day by logging into Sales Hub and heading straight to the claims management section. Here, he gets a full view of active claims organized by priority so he can tackle the most urgent ones first. He can also filter the claims by when they were created, and which makes it easier to track aging cases or spot some trends. And thanks to the status panel, James can quickly tell which claims are open and which ones have been resolved. So we'll see here, when he clicks a specific claim, he's shown the full business process flow from initiation to resolution, broken down into clear, easy to follow stages, right? It starts with the claim initiation stage, which includes a direct link back to the customer's policy for quick reference. From there, he can see key claim details like the insured person's name and any other relevant info tied to that case. Now, the flow continues through the stages like review, assessment, decision, and closure, so James always knows where things are. There's also a built-in summary for each claim, giving James a full picture without him having to dig. Beyond claims, Sales Hub lets James access active policies too. giving him broader context around each customer, right? So the policy pages show important details like effective dates, expired dates, and coverage statuses all at a glance. And the best part, I think, in my opinion, is it's all synced. Claims, policies, emails, leads, contacts in one connected application. No more jumping between systems, trying to navigate a headache. Everything James needs is right there.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Chris. And
My
now
pleasure.
we can move on to challenge number three, which is the omnichannel employee engagement. So many insurance companies operate with a patchwork of legacy systems that don't really communicate well with modern tools, and this overall lacks of integration that creates data silos, slows down workflow, and prevents agents from accessing the real-time information that they need to serve customers effectively. And this is where the solution would be Microsoft Dynamics 365 Contact Center, which is a cloud based AI contact center solution that consolidates customer interactions across all communication channels, whether that's voice, email, chat, SMS, plus more into a single interface. In this solution, we can meet Carlos. He's a customer service manager at an insurance firm, and his team is overwhelmed with calls, emails, chats, and messages that keep pouring in, but there's really no unified way to manage them. Here is where Carlos will use the Microsoft Dynamics 365 Contact Center to make it easier on him and his team. Let's go ahead and take a look here. So here we have a customer, and the customer is currently on Carlos's company's website, Secure Shield. And the customer is looking for some support within a claim, and he's having some product problems with that claim. So here, the customer will navigate to the live chat where we can see that they requested to specifically talk to an agent and not a bot. On Carlos's side, we can see that he is in the customer service workspace in the Omnichannel ongoing conversation dashboards, where he can see all of his team's chats, messages, chatbots, IVRs, all of that together, as well as on the right side, he can see all of the current conversations that him and his team have had with the subject, what channel it came from, the status, and even customer sentiment, whether they're neutral, happy, or angry. On the top right, we can see that Carlos is getting a request from the chatbot, and here he will accept. And as soon as he accepts it, it will take him to that customer's view. So on the left, we can see the chatbot where the customer requested to talk to an agent, and the Copilot summary gives Carlos a summary of the chat that was before he even joined. And here he will now take over and talk to the customer, ask what's wrong, and ask for any specific information that we see here. And this is again, once again, the customer side view. So then once Carlos asks for personal information such as name, email, date of birth, he can then go into the customer details and look up that customer, or if that customer is new, create a new contact or account. Within that, he is also able to see the whole history of the customer's case if they have submitted cases before and problems, as well as the conversation details. Here are some more other features within Contact Center that can help Chris and his team within customers. And of course, since this is a Microsoft solution, it is integrated with Copilot and Microsoft Teams. Here, let's say that Carlos is talking to the customer about the claim and he needs to escalate it and create a case. As soon as he hits the new case, he can enter all the information, such as the product, the type, the title, the customer. And after he submits that, once he decides to end the chat, he will get a Copilot summary. Here we are in the customer service representative dashboard, where we can see all of the data from a holistic view with all of the platforms such as email, phone, web, not just from Carlos, but his whole team overall. Again, just to see that data as a whole, as well as Carlos can also see his activities and tasks to follow up after he's done talking to his customers. So this AI powered platform brings all customer interactions into one place, giving Carlos's team a single dashboard to manage every conversation with real-time data and AI assistance. Agents can deliver fast, personalized service no matter the channel. So moving on to challenge number 4 would be the limited reporting and analytics. So, as we know, insurance companies generate vast amounts of data, but without advanced analytic tools, much of this data goes underutilized. So, static reports and outdated dashboards limit visibility into operations, overall making it difficult to identify trends, optimize processes, and make informed decisions. Here, a solution can be Acadia. Acadia is a robust document management solution designed to streamline the entire document lifecycle from creation to execution. Built on Power Platform and enhanced with AI technologies like GPT-4 and Azure OpenAI, it ensures efficiency, accuracy, and seamless collaboration. Whether it's generating new documents or managing already existing ones, Acadia empowers your business to operate both at scale and effective. For this solution, we can meet Megan. She's a data analyst at an insurance company, and she's tired of reports that don't really tell the full story. She needs real time insights to help leadership make smarter decisions. This is where Acadia comes in. This document management analytical platform integrates within the company's CRM to deliver live dashboards and customizable reports that can help Megan. If we move on to the demo, here Megan is logged into her Acadia platform, again powered by Power Platform. And we are in the dashboard overview side. However, within Acadia, you can also create and process, keep track of your documents, as well as have clause and library sections and input your contacts and your vendors. Here, Megan can see the documents by status, whether they're approved in draft or externally signed. She can also see the contents by type, which just means how many are binder documents, client inquiries, insurance applications, loss control inspection reports, all of those details, as well as she also has a dashboard to view documents due follow up and documents closing this year. She can also see a timeline of all the emails she has sent, as well as the documents starting this year within the quarter. So, all of that information for her to get more of that holistic view. Using Azure OpenAI, she can also get organizational chatbot where she is able to talk to AI and ask questions. For example, how many insurance applications does a company have? And the AI will read all of the documents within Acadia and provide her a breakdown of the relevant insurance application documents, as well as link those documents so she doesn't have to waste time going and finding it herself. So Megan can now track claims, document status, and customer interactions all in real time using Acadia to turn data into action. So great solution there for challenge number 4. And moving on to the last challenge would be challenge number 5, the slow claim processing. So claim processing is a critical function in insurance, right? But it's often bogged down by manual workflows, redundant data entry, and outdated systems overall. These inefficiencies can often lead to delays, errors, and frustrated customers, especially during high value volume periods. Within this, the solution can be Azure OpenAI plus Acadia as well, automate the extraction and analysis of claim documents. So, reducing the need for manual data entry, it also enables intelligent routing and summarization, accelerating the entire claims process, which leads to faster resolutions, reduced costs, and improved customer satisfaction. For this last challenge and solution, we can meet Tom. He is a claim processor at a busy insurance firm, and he's drowning in paperwork. Manual data entry and slow workflows are delaying claims and frustrating customers. This is where Tom will adopt Azure OpenAI, a cutting edge platform that uses AI to automate claim processing. What it will do for Tom is it will scan his documents, extract key data, and route claim instantly, all without manual import. So here we can go and take a look at how Tom can navigate this challenge. So here we can see an insurance claim letter that Tom will submit coming from HealthGuard Insurance Company with all of the information when it comes to claim details, additional information, and the medical bill. Once again, we are on the Acadia platform, but instead of on the overview dashboard where we were before with Megan, Tom is in the process document. So here he will see all of his review submissions, such as other claim letters, statements of work, and health insurance claim. To and plug in a new claim, he would just upload attachment where he will upload a document or PDF. In this case, he will upload the document that we just saw, and then he will just upload. As soon as he uploads, AI will read the entire claim letter and plug in all of that information, extract the data into the given right place. So, such as information, the claim details when it comes to the policy number, the claim subject, the reason for the claim, as well as the insurer broker details when it comes to insurance company name, the claim amount, claim date, claim date of birth. So again, all of that information within that document. Here, Tom can also utilize, once again, that Azure OpenAI to talk to his document. And Acadia is even plugged in with Microsoft Word. So here we can see how Tom can actually go in Acadia and edit, redline, and view this document all within one platform. Again, we see that AI feature coming in handy to talk to the document and ask any questions that he might have, as well as he's able to see other AI features such as AI overview, AI summary. And once again, like Chris mentioned, we also have that submission process where Tom is able to see where the document is within its life cycle, if it's in the initiation phase, if it's with the underwriting team, or even with his team at the time. He's able to keep track of that document and know exactly where it is. So with this AI generated summary, he's able to overall get faster approvals, and Tom can actually focus on what matters most, which would be helping customers. So another great solution for the last and final challenge within the insurance industry. And with that said, we have now got into the Q&A section of the webinar. So if you have any questions, feel free to plug those in the chat. And we can just wait a few minutes here, Chris. Okay, sounds good. It looks like we have no meetings or no questions so far. And with that said, then we can move on to the last slide, which will be Perry's takeaway. So this is our Arthur Perry, and he will actually break down the entire webinar for us here. So on the right, he says personalization problems. Imagine trying to bake a birthday cake for someone you barely know. That's Sarah. Daily struggle. She's got all the ingredients, customer data, but no recipe. Without a way to mix it all together, she ends up serving plain vanilla to everyone, and no one likes no one likes plain vanilla. Okay, moving on. Tech that doesn't talk. James is like a DJ with a bunch of tracks but no mixer. His systems don't sync, and the result is pure chaos. Claims data here, policy info there. It's a hot mess. But once he plugs in a custom built CRM, everything starts playing in harmony. Channel chaos? Carlos is running customer service like a one-man band. Emails, call, chats, all coming at him like flying dodgeballs. Without a central hub, it's impossible to keep up. Reporting that's stuck in the past? Megan's reports are like old school Polaroid, static, slow, and not very helpful. She needs a live feed, not a snapshot. With Acadia's document analytics plugged into the CRM, she gets real time dashboards that actually tell a story. Now she's not just reporting the news, she's helping write the next chapter. Claims moving at a snail pace. Yikes. Tom's claim processing system is like trying to run a race in flip flops, slow, clumsy, and full of stumbles. But with Azure OpenAI, he's got rocket shoes. Need a help crossing the street of digital transformation? Imperium Dynamics is right there with you. Tech experts who know every turn, twist, and shortcut. They'll guide you safely down the road to success. Woohoo, let's go. And if you would like to learn more information, feel free to scan the QR code. And with that said, we hope that you enjoyed this webinar, gain knowledgeable information and insights. And lastly, thank you so much, Chris, for helping host this week's webinar. Bye, everyone.
Thank
Have
you,
a
everyone.
happy
Thank you, Brittany. Take care, guys.